Kentucky Senator Rand Paul is leading the fight to stop the Senate's impeachment of former President Donald Trump. Kristen Goodwillie today talked with ABC News political director Rick Klein about Rand Paul's speech, the impeachment trial, and the power Mitch McConnell has taking up his new role as Senate Minority Leader.
On Tuesday, Rand Paul stood in the U.S. Senate strongly opposing the impeachment of former President Donald Trump.
I want the Democrats to raise their hands if they have ever given a speech that says, take back, fight for your country. Who hasn't used the words fight figuratively?
While Paul's motion to vote on the constitutionality of this impeachment failed, it solidified his role as a leader in the fight to stop the impeachment process. His position was backed by 45 Republican senators.
That's more than enough to stop the president from being convicted of his impeachment. So Rand Paul's often a thorn in the side to his Republican colleagues. This moment, he seems to be helping rally them to the side of President Trump, at least on this legal principle.
Rick Klein, ABC's political director, says this may have consequences as we move into the trial that starts on February 8th. It seems like there aren't going to be enough votes in this impeachment.
Right now, it would only look like as many as 5 that would even consider conviction in the Senate. It's a different situation now that he's out of office, and frankly, he's been pretty quiet for a week.
17 Republicans will need to vote in favor of impeachment to convict the former president. There's still a lot up in the air right now, much of the influence falling on another Kentuckian, Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell.
The fact that his vote is out there, I think, makes him extremely influential in that trial. If he does vote to convict the president, you could see a situation where the president that 2/3 majority comes into play. He's convicted and never allowed to run again. If he holds that vote back and votes essentially to acquit, it's a much different scenario.
Washington, D.C. moving swiftly along with this lightning speed impeachment trial. Mitch McConnell is now the Senate Minority Leader. What kind of power does he have in this new role?
Well, Mitch McConnell's influence is still huge. You set the calendar, you set the schedule, you're allowed to see what comes up for votes and what doesn't. It's much different when you're in the minority, but the Senate is such that even without a close division, the minority has a huge influence.
Klein says McConnell has already ensured that the filibuster is intact, and it'll only take 40 Republicans to block legislation from coming to the floor. I'm Kristen Goodwillie, WHAS 11 News.